Hey guys, I'm Christopher Novec from the Athena. This is a vlog. So a lot of people ask us what's it like to live with the Athenos. The Athenos, by the way, if you're a first time watcher or have been living under a rock for years now, the Athenos are the werewolf pack that the humanitarianers live with. We have now combined our pack and clan differences and have called ourselves a clack named the Athenatarianers, thus the association at the beginning of this video. Anyway, the Athenos are pretty easy to live with sometimes, sometimes not so much. Let's see, I'll break it down. Cameron and Alana are typically the louder ones in the Athenos, I would say. Jack, too, would probably get up there, and Harmony a lot. But anyway, Cameron is more hyperspastic. He typically is the one that is going to go around and try to find something to do when he's bored and not stick to his room like some of us. But Harmony is more friends with Kit, so she will mainly go bother Kit if she's bored, but she can get kind of loud when she's doing her social justice warrior stuff. Jack mainly gets loud because he calls for Lester a lot to help him, but he's the leader of the Athenos, if you guys didn't know. He keeps to himself a lot, I guess. I don't know. He likes to talk with people, though. Uh, then there's Brandon, who, you don't really see that much because he's often off on a drive. Um, he's kind of like second in command, I would suppose, and a good friend of mine, actually. But he's not very loud or hard to deal with, actually. Um, then Alana is the other one that I would say is probably the loudest because she has her gangster attitude, I suppose you could call it. Then there's Drake, who really doesn't do much. He's kind of more of the social anxiety member of the group, antisocial person. He sticks around Alana and Brad the most. And Brad would be the last Atheno who he's quiet as well. He just sticks around Drake and Alana. It's like the tag team. They're like a three-way team right there. They're hardly ever apart. But that's basically the Athenos. So generally living with the Athenos is rather loud unless you're dealing with Drake or Brad or Brandon. Um, they're loud people, but they can be easy to deal with, I suppose. A lot of them are very moralistic, not very dark people, but they do have dark sense of humor, some of them anyway. Like Cameron has a dark sense of humor, which is often fun to mess with. Jack has no dark sense of humor at all, so talking to him about murder is kind of wrong in his book. Brandon won't entertain that either. Um, honestly, I guess Cameron's the only one that will entertain that, honestly. But, yeah. The Athenos are the Athenos. I don't know. So another question I get asked a lot is, on a typical day, what are the Athenatarianers doing? So for me, a typical day would be either running errands with Philip to go do stuff that Lester needs, entertaining Cameron, reading my book, or other activities. Anyway, a typical day, I guess, for the rest of them would vary on the person. Cameron mostly hangs around Philip for his blood business. He also hangs around me a lot. He will talk to Harmony and Jack occasionally. He plays video games, has to work on his diabetes and everything. Jack is more secluded, I suppose. He mostly is just around to make sure the claque is doing okay and to talk to people about family bonds. I don't know, he's very family oriented and everything. Lester is very busy all the time. He typically is held out in his room writing letters, editing books, etc., etc., sending us on errands, or else he's going on errands himself, or making phone calls. Brandon is usually out for a drive, so we don't really know what he does for the day. Um, I don't really know what Kid or Harmony or Lana or Drake or Brad do. They don't really come near my room much. Polly doesn't come near my room since Nate and her have been involved. Uh, Levi typically sticks with Harmony. I don't think I'm missing anyone, but the day just kind of varies for a person. I guess most of us like wake up, uh, talk to each other, and go to sleep again. A question a lot of people have been asking is if I'm involved with the flood business that Cameron and Philip have. I am the official taste tester of the flood. I don't make any of it, but I do test it and see if it will be any bit profitable, I guess. Um, I'm not entirely sure how they make it, honestly. You would have to talk to them on the details of that, but I taste test for them, so that's how I'm involved. So a lot of the questions, though, mostly involve the relationship that I have. Most of the questions are boiled down to this. Why are you dating Cameron? What got you involved with Cameron? Why are you dating a werewolf? Aren't you scared of the poltertudes? I'm dating Cameron because I love him. And if you have a problem with that, then fuck yourself, you know? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you every single dying reason of why I would date him and everything, because that's not honestly your business. I'm dating him because I love him. And if that's not a good enough answer for you, then I don't know what else to say to you. Am I scared of the poltertudes? No, I'm not. They can come at me. They've done it before, and I've survived. So what else are they gonna do? I guess the last question I'll answer for today is, where are the Athenatarianers located? If you don't know our location, then we don't want you to know. Honestly. We have located ourselves in a place where we can't be found by people who should not find us. So honestly, if you're asking the question, it tells me that you're someone we don't want to know, or someone that we know and don't want to deal with. So yeah, you can stop watching this vlog and you can stop asking us that question, because we're not going to answer it over public video or anything. Anyone who's stupid enough in the claque to give out that information will not have an access to this vlog. So anyway, that's all the questions that I have for today, slash answers, whatever. But send in more if you want more. If not, just give me a topic to talk about the next time. I guess the next time I'll be going over more of what the Athenatarianers do and what life is like and everything. But it's a vlog, so I can talk about any shit that I want, and you can just listen to it or click off. It's your choice. Bye.